deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine, feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, I never seen him fall. The deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Don't hear no buzzes and bells, don't see no lights a-flashing. He plays by sense of smell, he always gets a replay. The digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, he has to be a twist. A pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. He's a pinball wizard, his score shoots even more. He's a pinball wizard, the world's new pinball lord.
Shane, how are you doing?
There we go. Trying to get the stream going on so I can try and test this out.
I love
I was
that.
playing an ad instead, so never mind.
Well, that means they're
I'm
making the
excited.
money.
I want to watch The Witcher and Big Little Lies live on Spec Script.
Oh my god, I can't
Cast,
wait.
All-star cast of beautiful people.
Oh my god, we got Jamie Loftus, we got Babs Gray, we got Maggie May, we got Carmen Lagala, we got Hunter Donaldson, we got Matt Martin, we got Crystal Munoz, and we got this crew right here. Did I leave anyone out? Possibly. Alright, this is going to be so fun. Alright, we'll see you in about 1 minute. Mamma mia, Papa Pia!
We're going to be doing an AMA to...
broadcasting from beautiful Portland, but also from all over. We got Albuquerque and New York and Appalachia and LA and Wisconsin and other places and Netflix. You know, we got it all.
Live from Netflix.
I'm really excited. Thanks for tuning in to our Twitch stream. Today we have 2 episodes of TV written by people who have not seen the respective shows. We are starting with The Witcher by Hunter Donaldson. Woo!
Yeah. What up, witch heads?
And if Henry Cavill is watching, how you doing, sir? And we got Big Little Lies by Caitlin Durante. Everybody, woo! So yeah, we have a lot of fun stuff today. Basically, the pitch of the show, if you are uninitiated, is a person writes an episode of a TV show they have never seen, with occasionally a little bit of info from us, but oftentimes just cultural osmosis and assumptions. Sometimes it's weirdly right. Oftentimes it's very wrong. And yeah, it's really, really, really fun today. I'd like to introduce... Oh, yeah, I'm Chris Hotomy. I'm one of the hosts of this year's show. I'd like you to meet the other hosts and producers of the show. I'm going to bounce right over to... Hey, we got Sarah Kennedy all the way from Albuquerque. Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Great. I'm super excited for today.
Me too. Hey, what's going on? Anything?
Well, I feel like these are 2 questions in a row that we talked before the show about not asking ever again.
All right, good point. Good point.
But it's so easy. I'm keeping these plants alive. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, it's very impressive.
Or Big Little Lies? I have not seen either one.
I'm a big fan of Big Little Lies, and I watched The Witcher. Lydia Manning, party, welcome to life. How are the dogs?
Welcome to life. They're good. They're recovering from their kennel cough. I think they're going to make it.
Oh, beautiful babies.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask people how their dogs are doing. We talked about this.
All right, Lydia, you're in charge now. I'm going to go learn. I'm going to be better.
I'm also a big fan of Big Little Lies, but only season 1 and the book. Chris, did you finish season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, does anything happen?
I mean, stuff happens, but I'd say it's,
But
I don't
is it,
know.
like, interesting to watch?
It's no season 1.
No, season 1. Meryl Streep
I
can't
think
carry a show on her own.
I think the best part of Big Little Lies season 2 is Barbara Gray's episode of Spec Script, True Blood, which just takes heavily from the final episode of that show.
It's one of my favorite episodes of Spec Script.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always fun to watch Meryl Streep overact, you know?
She's having
I enjoyed it simply for that. For the part when she eats that crucifix or whatever. That was great.
She's having a fun time.
She eats a crucifix in Big Little Lies?
Yeah, she has a scene where she, like, licks her cross a bunch that she's wearing. I think it's,
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe I'll give it another chance.
I think she does it in, like, the first episode, also, season 2, right? Like, it's pretty...
I can't remember. I just know that stood out the most to me.
I don't remember that. I just remember her saying you can't trust short people.
Well, I mean, let's see. I mean, Jeff Bezos is 5'7", Mark Zuckerberg is 5'7", I'm 5'7". I kind of agree with it. You know, history's greatest monsters are short. Yeah. So Shane...
Goliath.
Oh yeah, he's pretty bad. He was just a guy doing his job. He was just following orders.
All right, Shane, what's that?
Just here following orders. I doing a show, and then it's my friend's birthday, so I'm gonna send him a gift card via a picture, I guess.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Craig May. Hi.
Can I ask what's the gift card? What'd you go with? Amazon or
$20 for the Nintendo Switch shop?
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Amazon at this point is basically just cold hard cash. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it, because it doesn't show any thought, Hunter.
All right, that's fair.
Well, Hunter Donaldson's here. How you doing, Hunter?
Oh, hello, hey.
So Hunter
What's
is
up?
he's the writer of the first episode of The Witcher.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that after we introduce everybody. But Hunter, you're one of the co-hosts of Space Cats Peace Turtles.
Yeah. It's a very good podcast. I'm sure a lot of people will be interested in. It's about a board game that's hard to play and complicated, and it's selling like hotcakes. I'll tell you that much. We're doing great. Many people want to play just one board game for the rest of their lives. So pretty good.
Matt Martins, what board game is that?
It's a game. Well, man, now
We get really embarrassed to say the title.
You're gonna make me
of it.
say the title of my
It's
nerd.
really embarrassing.
It's called Twilight Imperium.
Ugh.
Great background, Matt. I wanted to say, by the way, I love
It's
how
neutral.
stark it is.
It works with his piercing eyes.
Draws focus in. Like, this is too busy right here.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
And the sink's full of dishes.
I like it. It's good. It's you're the Joker and he's the opposite.
Not all of us can work at Netflix, Hunter. Sorry.
Hunter is actually the son of John Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got that Netflix Succession stuff going on, trying to take it over. This is actually my pitch. This Witcher script is my pitch for season 2. We just start over with this as the starting point.
with a BBC radio play.
Yeah. I think it should be a radio play, and it's just like a filmed podcast, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should just be this, actually.
So I just want to say, before I bounce to the next person, I really like, last week was total chaos in the opening. Everyone was talking over each other, and wild beasts, and this is great. This is, yeah.
Completely unprofessional. I was seething the entire time.
Thanks, Dad.
They're polite and boring.
Mm-hmm. So, Caitlin, you're the writer of Big Little Lies, which will be happening after The Witcher. Welcome back. You were on our episode of Handmaid's Tale and our redo of Downton Abbey. This episode, because of The Witcher, is also, you're going to be doing British accents again, if you want.
I want.
Oh, good. So let's see. All right, I have to make a confession. On the last episode, I said I would watch the Paddington movies by the time
You didn't?
I can't find them on a platform.
They're not as accessible as they used to be.
Yeah.
They were both at one point either on like HBO Max or one was on like IMDb TV for free. I'm wearing one of my many Paddington shirts. I thought you'd keep your promise, but I guess that was a Big Little Lie.
Is Christopher Robin part of the Paddington franchise?
How dare you ask such a question?
I thought it would be funny. That's how dare I apologize.
Well, regarding Christopher's and Paddington, I'm Christopher Lyon. All right, who did we lose? We lost Lydia. Good. All right. Oh.
I kicked myself out.
Okay. So yeah, I still by the next time you do this, I give a blood oath.
I'll send you a link later, Chris.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I do want to watch them. It's one of those great things about the streaming model is that you can like see something on it, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'll check that out. And then when you decide to check it out, it doesn't exist anymore. So yeah.
Early bird gets the Paddington.
Yeah. So people should always just watch anything all the time. Yeah, so you're one of the hosts of the Bechtel Cast, which is a podcast that we we love here. So first off, thank you for that content. I realized I didn't intend this, but like a fair amount of people on this episode, or like not a fair, but like have been on the show, and it's a good show. I actually started listening to it because of Bab's episode of The Room. That was good.
Whoa, crossover.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, it's good. And speaking of that, we also got your co-host. We got Jamie Loftus here. Hi, Jamie. Welcome. It's your Spec Script debut. Thanks for doing the show. How is Wisconsin?
It is a state. It's, it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of conflicting ideas in this state.
Yeah. That's fun. Oh yeah. Why did I ask that right now? I'm bad at hosting and remembering what's
Small
going on.
talk is hard.
Yeah.
It's just,
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any good movies? Because also, since you like the movies, ever?
have I seen a good movie my whole life?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever seen a good movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb and I just recorded an episode about The Descent this past week. I really liked that movie.
Oh my god, that movie's so freaky.
It's so scary. I hadn't seen a really, really scary movie in a long time, so it was really good.
That one is an alarming and claustrophobic movie, and I don't care for it, but I do like it.
And it's different than The Cave. The movie The Cave?
Correct. I think
Okay.
they're different here, right? Like,
The Cave is the one, but like The Cave is like more of an action movie because like.
Cave is just the room, but kind of outside.
Yeah.
love a vagina metaphor is what I think.
More of that. So yeah, that's good. Everyone should watch The Descent right now because that sounds good for our mental well-being. So are you? How do you feel about going to the theater and dying for New Mutants or Tenet or Bill and Ted 3?
I have no desire to go to any. The last time I went to a movie theater was so perfectly gross that I just feel like I should just call it there because I saw Portrait of a Lady on Fire in the middle of the day at an AMC, and I got that like nasty macaroni they sell there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so I was just eating this huge dish of macaroni and trying to keep up with subtitles, but I read kind of slow. I'm like, let's call it. I do want to see Tenet, which is my deepest shame, but I want to see it at a drive-in.
Yeah.
In a building, god damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about. Honestly, would believe it was a Ninja Turtles thing.
Jamie, also, is there a way on your end you can turn up your volume? For some reason, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I just texted you about it. I was like, your audio, it's low.
We were just texting behind your back.
Yeah, we're all just talking about it like, I wish someone would say something. I wish one of the hosts of this show would say something.
Look on your preferences on Zoom and change. You might be able to change your audio volume.
Yeah.
How's this?
Oh, you're closer to the screen.
Yeah.
I know. How's this?
Honestly, it sounds a little better to
That's
me.
a little better.
I can just talk.
You might just have to
Yeah?
I'll just scream.
lean in.
Okay, I'll just scream.
Yeah.
You gotta lean in, like feminism says.
So lean in and scream. That's it.
Bosco.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully, I can't imagine seeing a movie in a theater, like, you can't get engrossed if you also think maybe this is gonna kill me or somebody, like.
Yeah, I'm not dying for Christopher Nolan, I'm just not.
Mm-hmm. I saw a movie after a movie theater tragedy once, and I got too high, and the entire movie I was like, oh no, this is gonna be, like, it was like the day after, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be how I go, because you shouldn't do that, and so there are a few drive-ins in Portland, and not in Portland, in Oregon, but it really sucks that whole thing drive-ins got wiped out by capitalism over the last like 2 decades. That now we need them, and there's like 3 of them left on Earth. So bring back drive-ins. Speaking of Oregon, Crystal, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I have
Oh yeah.
2 small dogs asleep on my lap right now, and one of them is snoring.
I love that. I love that. It's beautiful.
Can you turn the audio up on your dog, actually?
Yeah, we can't hear it.
Okay, he's at my feet. I guess that's good.
Crystal is a cool actor in the Portland theater community, which, I mean, you know, it will be really cool in a few years when theater exists again. But yeah, Crystal's real cool. And Crystal,
Thank you.
Have any takes you want to give?
Any what?
Any hot takes or lukewarm takes?
Lukewarm takes. Yeah, I got nothing clever.
That's all. That's perfect. You didn't have anything clever for that very like bad improv thing where I'm like, hey,
But he set you up so perfectly.
yeah. Hey,
I know, and then I just face planted, and I'm just going to accept it.
do you have anything interesting at all? Yeah.
The ultimate straight man.
Yeah. No. Crystal. Yeah. So you've not seen either of these shows?
No,
All right.
I'd heard Big Little Lies. Like, I think I saw some ads for it. Isn't it Reese Witherspoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember seeing some talk about it when it was about to happen, and that is the extent of my encounters with it. And then The Witcher, I've heard the title, and I think that's it.
Yeah. That's perfect. I mean, that's the great thing about this is that you don't need to know what they're about, but Reese Witherspoon is in it, and that's. But she's not in The Witcher, and that is, yeah. Anyone watched Little Fires Everywhere? Or no? I tried. Not that great. And then we got Carmen. How's it going, Carmen Lagala? How's it going?
Hi. What's up?
Not that great.
Not much. You know, having this fun show. Are you a fan of The Witcher or Big Little Lies?
Not only have I not seen them, I have not heard of either of them.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Nothing. I was like, did they make up also the titles? I don't know. You could throw something at me, and I'd be like, yeah, I can write a script for The Basket Maker. You know?
We should do that.
Is that a show?
Yeah.
You should. You could easily trick me for sure. I was like, the what? Big and Little Lies together? It's
paradox.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. And I mean, as someone who's watched the show, I will say that the lies aren't that little. They're big lies.
Spoiler.
It would be a very low stakes show if they were just. I forgot to put the milk away, and they didn't. That was a terrible example, but you can see where it would. What I mean.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna go.
Roll call here. So who has seen Big Little Lies? Okay, and who has seen The Witcher?
No, this is a poorly cast episode. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Yes, The Witcher sucks.
say that.
What do we need to know? It has British accents?
No, the thing is, you don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
But is there British people? I just want to know if I can do a Cockney accent.
Please do a Cockney accent.
I need to reveal something with that because I was looking at a picture of the guy and I was like, how do I make this? What is this? And I thought it was probably British. And then I did a wrong thing. I looked up the author's name because I was going to use the author's name in the script. Turns out it's Polish.
Yeah.
But I had already finished the script, so that's it.
But the British hate the Polish. It's kind of.
Oh, is that? I hope I'm not culturally appropriating on behalf of British people v. Polish people.
Yeah.
The show is going to become an international incident.
I think looking up the author of the books that the show is based on is totally okay. You could have even read the synopsis of the book. It would have been kind of morally dubious, but totally within the rules.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh, has anyone played the Witcher games? Just curious.
Not 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, well, believe it or not, that show was a hit. Trust me.
Netflix.
Yeah, I mean, they made memes of it, you know?
Yeah, there were so many memes.
Must be a hit then.
Yeah. How do we judge?
It's so hard to do a meme in 2020,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Also, like, according to Netflix, 40 billion people watched it. Like,
Right.
yeah, like Netflix is
40 billion unique viewers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If there's one thing we know about Netflix is that their stats are accurate and verifiable. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I just got bought by Hulu myself. So
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh, I like it a lot better over here. NBC. I got some of that NBC money, some of that Disney money.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good. I feel secure, especially with the I think 40% Disney now.
Oh.
They're gonna buy this show next, dude.
Oh, hey, I mean, I would sell out for anything.
Mouse is looking at it. I heard.
Oh.
I heard.
I would do it for $40.
I got some back channels with the mouse, dude. He said he's interested. And
All
he's
right.
gonna take this.
Well, I hope the mouse likes the episode of The Witcher, which we're going to start now, basically. I'm excited for it. We're doing Hunter Donaldson's episode of The Witcher. So we're going to introduce ourselves. We're going to say our name, our character or characters we are playing. And then we do a favorite thing. Today it's going to be our favorite witch. So, hi. My name is Chris Hodemy. I realized I was changed in my casting. I am playing Officer 2. And, am I playing someone else? I should have been better at this.
Officer 2, I'm pretty sure.
I am playing Officer 2. And my favorite witch is, Lucia Fasano. With Stan a Legend. And I will pass, I'll run the name switcheroos and stuff. I will pass this to Sarah Kennedy.
Well, hey, hi. I am Sarah Kennedy. I am playing Coach Johnson. That's his last name. First name's up for grabs. And then I believe that's it for this one. And then my favorite witch is Samantha Stevens from Bewitched.
Good witch. Then Barbara Gray, how's it going?
Hello, my name is Barbara Gray. I'm playing Dolores, and my favorite witch is a sandwich. Yeah!
Well, thank you for listening to Spec Script. That's the show. You can follow us at Spec Script Show on Twitter. Matt Martins. Matt, how's it going?
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm going to be playing the little Scottish boy known as Dottie today, and my favorite witch is Kathy Najimy from Hocus Pocus, which is the witch that rides the vacuum cleaner. Yeah. I yield my time.
Y'all know.
All right. Caitlin, how's it? Yeah.
Hello, hi, I'm Caitlin. I am playing Constable O'Brien, and my favorite witch is the Vivitch.
Ooh.
Oh, from the Vivitch.
From the Vivitch from the Vivitch. Yes.
Delicious. All right. Jamie, on to you.
My name is Jamie Loftus. I will be playing the Vivitcher. And my favorite witch is my mom going through a real pagan phase when she was having a midlife crisis in the early 2000s.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Crystal, on to you.
Hi, I'm Crystal Munoz. I will be playing Officer 1, and my favorite witch, I was going to say Sarah Sanderson, who is also the witch who rides the vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll just bump over and say Winifred Sanderson. I like that.
All
right, Carmen.
What up? I'm playing Officer number 3, baby.
Woo.
And everyone's picked all the good witches here. I guess I'll go with the witch from The Witch. Did anyone see The Witch? I felt like it was very feminist.
That's the Vivitch.
Vivitch, yeah.
Cool
the
people
Vivitch.
call it the Vivitch, just so you know.
I didn't think you guys would. I thought you'd be like, what movie? So I didn't say it that way, but that is how I also say it. Yeah, I like her. She's eating babies and shit. She seems pretty chill.
Yeah, living her best life. Okay, and
I
then
wouldn't spoil it for anyone.
Shane Hosey.
I'm doing great. What's
Who are you playing? What's your name?
and the character you're playing.
My name is Shane Hosey, and I'm here to say that I'm playing sound effects in a major way. And my favorite witch is Salem Saberhagen from Sabrina, the little cat that wants to take over the world.
Wait, the cat's a witch?
What? The cat is a witch. He tried to take over the world, and so he got turned into a cat as a curse, played by Nick Bakey, the writer of Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. We all know this.
All right, sorry,
You took a gender-neutral term. I call everybody witch. Don't get offended.
All right, and then we got Hunter Donaldson. Hunter, what's up?
Yo, I'm playing. I got brought by a Criterion channel, and I think I'm going to say it. But the mouse is looking at Criterion channel too now, so who knows? I'm playing Shoes, and my favorite witch is Hillary Clinton. I'm still with her. You're not. I'm write her in. Okay. I think this is her shot right now. Write her in.
All right, and I think that's everyone.
Wow, do I get to be Shane?
Yeah, oh no, you're the Shane. The great bit that everyone loves. Lydia, go ahead.
Good bit. Hey, I'm Lydia. And I am also going to be doing sound effects for this episode. And my favorite witch is Galinda with a Ga.
Ooh. That is...
He's not overrated at all.
Very, very good. All right, everyone, that's our amazing cast. And now it's time to dive into The Vavitcher by Hunter Donaldson.
Welcome, listeners to the BBC Radio Vault. I'm Benjamin Cole-Johnson, and we have a very special episode for you tonight. Yes, tonight we're going to begin our look at an obscure radio program that began in the late 80s as an adaptation of Andrzej Spiskowski's completely unloved book series about a nasty elderly man and his innocent boy partner. At the time of release, well-respected Brits all over the country referred to the series as literal shite, while The Guardian published an extensive review calling it Mark of the End Times. During its original run on BBC Radio, Parliament raised over £50 million to not only have the show taken off the air, but also to publicly execute Andrzej Spikowski. He was beaten firmly with a hammer and thrown off Big Ben in accordance with the Magna Carta. Shame, too, as he was blind in one eye and also had the rickets. Anywho, here is the first episode of The Witcher. It's called The Witcher and His Friend, the Boy.
Oh, running.
Sound of men running.
Find him!
He can't be, have gotten far.
He probably hazes really fast.
He's not.
He is too. Oh my god.
But he's so old.
He's 13. 13 isn't old.
What? Who are you chasing?
Timmy, the ankle fucker. The youngest escapee from Fantasy England's penitentiary in over 100 years.
Oh, that's not who we're chasing. We're chasing some old geezer. His name is,
You're chasing him and you don't even know his name?
well, sort of.
What do you mean, sort of? Don't you know his name?
No, not really.
Don't really make sense you'd be chasing him then.
No, it really doesn't make sense. How were you even going to participate in a chase if you don't know his name?
I was just gonna wing it, alright? You know, just sort of play along.
This is disgusting! I've got to go find the ankle fucker. Good luck to you, lads.
Why is it such a big deal, anyway? Anyway, who is this guy?
His name, Ignoramus, is the Witcher, and he's the dirtiest thing that ever walked the earth.
Constable O'Brien.
Don't bother kneeling, officers. We've got much work afoot.
Yes, sir. Any word on his location?
We're pretty sure he's here at the wharf.
Excellent, sir. What about the forest on the other side of the prison?
Well, he always tends to head for the wharf.
What do you mean always, sir?
I mean that the Witcher has escaped from our maximum security prison over 80 times, and he always seems to head for the shady woods or the wharf. And the last time we caught him, he said he didn't want to head for the shady woods no more because he thinks the trees are what's giving him away. But I think it's because he's been doing funny things to those trees.
Oh, well, good. What's the plan?
Crashing boxes.
Come out, Witcher, you twat!
It's not me! It's not me!
Officers, hold your bobbies! It's just a wee laddie.
Oh, sires, please don't hurt me too badly.
We're not gonna hurt you, laddie.
Don't play with me, sires. Just do it now and do it quickly while I'm still too cold to feel.
I promise you, boyo, we just want to ask a few questions.
And if I answer them wrong, then we can hurt me.
No, not even then. You're safe.
No, fine. What do you want to know? Make it snappy. I'm looking for my shoes.
We're looking for an old geezer that would have come through the wharf. Name is Witcher.
What wharf?
This wharf.
Right. Who is he?
Oh, you don't want to be knowing about that, Sonny. He's a terrible old soot who deserves to rot in jail his entire life, except for that he keeps getting out.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, I think I know where he is. Come with me and look out for my shoes. I'm looking for my shoes. I think I saw them right over here.
Good Lord, is he not travelling alone?
Yes, they are alone and they are scared and they're...
The Witcher?
No, my shoes.
Chris, I think it's you, right?
No, I'm officer too.
No, it's not. It's Officer 1.
Who's
Officer
officer?
2 stepping in here. Sir, I think this...
Quiet, you fool! Now listen here.
At your service.
Good boy. Now we need you to show us where you saw the old man, alright? Just show us it's warm with lots of food. Would you like that, boy?
Oh, a lot easier to remember if I had my shoes.
Blood!
I'll be damned. Where did you last...
Well, I think we can rule out my bedroom. The barrel of rotten apples I was feasting on. It's this way, hurry!
Come on, boys!
with all due respect.
Yeah, the boy seems like he just lost his shoes.
Oh,
shit.
Officers, ready your bobbies. He's here.
If he touches me, just throw me in the water to die.
Don't talk like that. He's getting closer now. No matter what he says or does, boys, we're bringing him in. Remember that.
Hello again.
For you, Queen Piggy, I'm keeping the boy.
What are you going to do to him?
We're gonna find my shoes.
Oh,
Yeah, you piggies leave us be, so it is.
yeah, that's fine.
Shut up, you fool! Would you step away from the boy?
Leave him alone.
I'll eat them, O'Brien.
Quit your yapping!
We should just kill him.
No, don't hurt the little boy.
I am also yelling.
Hand over the boy!
Everybody shut up. That's better.
Witcher, you've got no way out.
You're right, Bobby. But I'm a desperate, stinky man, I am. Very stinky. I haven't had a bath in God knows how long. I mean, it's been a couple days at least.
Good Lord.
You're damn right. Well, good show, piggies. You can keep the boy. I'm going for a little swim.
Are my shoes in the water?
Small splash. Oh, gosh, damn it! In all my years as constable, I ain't never seen him get this far before.
Why did the boy jump in too?
Constable, can you see them down there?
No, but they'll surely die of hypothermia or drown.
What if they don't, sir?
Well, then God help us and every man, woman, and child of fantasy England.
Shit.
Shit is right, Paul. Shit is right.
Hour 1.5. I finished the last of the seagull eggs, and I feel strong enough to hoist myself up on the hill so that I may die in the sun. Still no sign of my shoes. Still no sign of anyone. I hear seagulls overhead. Their squawking comes at me now like a violent request to end it all here and now. To take back control from the cruel fates that cast my destiny so shitty. Shitty destiny and even shittier clothes. My one regret, my only real regret, is that I never found my shoes. Oh, my poor shoes. Are those death's footsteps coming to take me away to the Forbidden Isle? Has Mr. Midnight cast his sacks upon my swan song? Take me, death! Take me now! No! Master Dottie, don't go! Shoes? Yes, Master Dottie, your shoes have returned to you. I suppose this must have been some sort of delirium caused by the mass of seagull eggs I've been eating all afternoon. Alas, I shall die an insane boy. Master Dottie, you shall not die this day. You have much work to do. Do I really? You have a destiny. Wow, never would have thought. You must cast your lot with the Witcher. Is he my father? Why not? Sure. What is a Witcher? I don't know. Maybe it's like a pirate. Works for me.
And with that, the partnership between Witcher Man and Scottish boy was born. Now join me in listening how inexplicably since the last scene our characters Witcher and Doddy survived a plunge into the ocean and have begun taking up residence in a run-down house. I dunno, whatever.
I wanna hold your hand. Hold your hand.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I was also gonna do that.
That's the one English song.
Yeah.
All right, you little pipsqueak. I want you.
Sorry, Captain, I'm afraid it'll get too real.
We're just practicing. I'm not going to, boy. It's just fucking practice.
But, Captain, what
Quit
if we...
stalling. Now, don't forget, I'm not Witcher. I'm the shopkeep lady.
What you do?
Bloody look like her.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Take a deep breath and say the bloody lines.
Hello, shopkeep lady.
I'm afraid we'll be closing up shop. You'll have to leave.
Oh, please, wait, Mrs. Shopkeeper lady. I'm just a lonely... sweet boy,
and I do not know how to... No friends to talk to because of the smell.
That's all right, my lovely boy. Let me just give you whatever it is that you request from me.
Okay, well, the only thing I can think of that will satisfy my hunger for food and friendship and family is as follows. No less than 50 shillings, 10 pounds of slow-cooked rotisserie,
go on.
rotisserie pork, 15 barrels of the dirtiest ales from South London, and as much pornography as I can carry in these poor, little, dirt-covered hands of mine.
Oh, well, let me get that for you, little one.
Thank you so much. Also, can I have a candy cane?
Don't ad-lib, boy.
Captain, I have to get something for myself, too, please.
All right, you can ask for a candy cane.
Yay! I can almost taste the request floating out of my cold, dry, hungry mouth. Also, I'm thirsty. Can I have some of your toilet water again?
Not yet, boy. I've got to piss.
Okay, I'll wait my turn. I'm a good boy.
Right. Well, I think you may be ready to begin the next phase of your training, boy.
Okay, what shall we do?
Tonight, we're up in the shopkeep lane. Well, you are anyway. Just remember your line, boys, and we'll be grand.
I'm gonna be a real pirate.
Witcher, 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 witcher.
Ding, 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 ding. Hello, shopkeep lady.
My name is Dolores.
Oh, please wait, Mrs. Shopkeep lady. I am just a lonely sweet boy, and I do not know how to read anything, and I have no friends to talk to because of the smell.
Yes, Dodie, I know. You regularly track soot and various odd-smelling excrements into my store. You'd be bad for business if you weren't so damned pathetic.
Hey, well, okay. The only thing I can think of that will satisfy my hunger for food and friendship and family is as follows. No less than 50, shavings, 10 pounds of slow-cooked, rotting pork, 15 ales, and a candy cane.
What are you on about?
Pornography! I forgot that one!
Are you alright, you wonderful shit of a boy? Has the code finally cracked your brain yet? Or are we still waiting for...
No, you didn't really say any of the... Plus, I almost forgot the pornography. Oh, well.
Goblin?
Well, last night I slept in the corner, but, before that I was usually just walking around all night singing songs and eating snow until I'd pass out.
Surely.
No, I don't think so, Mrs. Shopkeep lady. Now, it's about time you give me the food and all the pornography. I'll fail my training.
Are you trying to steal from me?
I just want to have some things without paying for them.
I don't know, sounds like stealing to me.
I'd really appreciate it if you could, especially...
I've never seen any either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I even went to Mardi Gras one year.
I do not know what you mean, but this isn't going right, so let me go talk to my captain.
Captain who?
Captain Pirate!
Oh, a pirate, you say? Then you are definitely stealing from me. Get the hell out of here! And don't let me ever see you again.
But Mrs. Shopkeep, he may hurt me.
Well, then you'll have learned your lesson, you little freak.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Mrs. Shopkeeper.
Okay, good luck, kid.
You little rat, I saw everything.
I'm sorry, Captain. I didn't know she was gonna be so rude.
Did you even stick to the script?
I did, but she didn't say the right things. We should have sent her the script beforehand.
The script was airtight, you fucking mule. I realize I might not look it, but I used to hang with the best writers on Melville. Got the idea for Ahab.
You're talking about...
He got it from me, boy. I get what I want. I always get what I want. And right now, I want pork, ale, and pornography.
What about the shillings?
Fuck 'em, I changed my mind.
Well, let's do it. We can go back in there and tell the lady, you have to give us these barking things because of a book about a whale and the man who always gets what he wants.
No, darling, you're not coming with me.
What do you mean?
I've got no use for you. I thought you were going to be an easy way out, but no, it looks like I have to do it the old-fashioned way. And hey, I'm not complaining. So go away, boy. Go far away, because I'm about to do some things that'll make God cry.
So you mean I cannot come with you anymore, Captain Pirate?
No, fuck off.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Captain. I'll leave now.
Good riddance.
Captain,
What is it?
I think the Bobby has come.
Bullshit, surely not.
I surely have, Witcher. Dolores sent word that you were making a ruckus near her home.
I haven't been doing anything yet.
Oh, it doesn't matter a wee bit to us. We're here to take you back to prison where you belong.
We? What do you mean, we?
Me and my boys, we've got you surrounded, Witcher.
Oi! You're surrounded, you prick.
Shan't be breaking the law again with us standing here, that is for sure.
But what if I cut you all up into little pieces?
I already sent word to the top officers. You'd be lucky to make it halfway to Brighton before Scotland Yard sank their teeth into you.
So, this is it.
Afraid so, yeah. Will you come peacefully? Save yourself some dignity.
No, Captain Pirate, don't go, please!
Boy, this doesn't concern you.
Doddy, you survived.
We did.
I'm Captain Pirate's friend. I help him, and he lets me sleep in the corner as long as I'm a good boy.
Really? Witcher, is this true?
Well, yes. I've been taking care of the boy.
Wow, I would have never expected that from such a nasty git.
Well,
He's not a nasty git, he's my friend.
What are you doing?
I love my Captain Pirate, and he loves me.
Oh, I've never been so touched in all my life. Boys, this man has escaped from maximum security prison over 80 times, and now he's caring for orphans.
Oi, he's gone soft.
I say, fuck it. Let's let him be.
But what about justice?
Oh, that's not me. Okay.
Yes, this is all highly irregular and against regulations.
Oh, shut up, you. I say as long as Witcher's turning over his new leaf and taking care of the laddie, then we'll leave him be.
But I could have got it all, you bunch of pigs.
Oh, I don't believe it, you big softy. I can see it in your eyes. You're just a big lover hiding in the body of an old salty sea dog. Boys, let's hit the showers.
Boy.
And Witcher, make sure you stick with the boy.
Boy, why you did that?
Do what?
You just saved me from those piggies.
Oh, really? Do you think so?
Well, no, not really. I'm sure I just scared them off with my teeth.
Yep, we don't brush, not ever. Captain, do I still have to leave?
I suppose not.
So we can continue my training?
Whatever.
So I'll be a pirate someday?
I'm not a fucking pirate.
The end.
The end.
Everybody, that was The Vavitcher by Hunter Donaldson.
I think I nailed it. I'm pretty sure that's the show.
It was not Polish at all, didn't fight a monster, but I could just be
there's
lying.
monsters? Fuck.
I sent you a cheat sheet that you clearly didn't read.
Inspired by the picture.
There was no Yennefer, but I do like all the talk about him taking a bath, because that's one of the big memes is Henry Cavill, or the video game character, taking a bath and being, like, dirty and sexy.
The Witcher, based on the picture.
Hey, more like the Twitcher, because we're on Twitch right now.
The
You sell out.
subscribe and follow. Get us to a hundo. Oh no, someone's screen just
I
cracked.
just want to congratulate everyone on their accents. Great job.
Great work.
It made me lose my mind.
We all slowly became Scottish. Does that sound right?
From the chat, DanMan3791 said, it's like everyone got told to imitate David Tennant, but no one has seen him in the same piece.
I think the Scottish thing came from, like, Matt's kind of, like, dominant Scottish little boy. You know.
I saw chat correctly pulled that it was more Mrs. Doubtfire than it was proper Scottish.
Hello. Yeah, this is usually the part where I'd be like, hey, so, like, Witcher people, what do you think? But apparently I'm the only the show might not exist.
My roommate watched it. Do you want me to? He didn't watch this though, so that would be confusing.
Fuck your roommate. To the people watching, thank you so far. Hunter, great job. Our most radio play-esque one. So I appreciate the
I wanted to bring those vibes, but without any prep. So that's what I'm into.
You know what? And it works perfectly. No notes.
Nailed it.
Yeah, great.
Before, I feel like if I ever listen to BBC Radio, that's what I hear. I just heard a chunk of
Yeah.
what just happened.
Yeah.
Perfect BBC radio play.
Yeah. You don't need to listen to the BBC because you can just re-listen to this over and over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the show is he hunts and kills monsters in like fantasy Poland. And there's witches and stuff, but he doesn't kill witches. Well, he does occasionally, but mostly giant spiders. So who did we?
He's not a witch.
Yeah.
He's a witcher.
Yeah.
He's not even the bad guy, is what you're telling me?
No,
because I think that he would be the bad guy.
He's
right?
a cool anti-hero.
He's played by Henry Cavill.
Well, Henry Cavill's a bad guy, like aesthetically, is like.
Aesthetic.
Yeah. No, I love Henry Cavill. I didn't like
the bad guy.
I didn't like him before Mission Impossible 6, but I'm obsessed with him after that performance. For real, I think he deserved some low tier nomination for Mission Impossible 6. I really liked his job there. I like me some
Best sound design.
Yeah, he deserved
to Henry Cavill.
Best animated short for his performance as Jacob Clark? I don't know. Jacob
What a
Clark.
memorable character.
Yeah. Yeah, so, basically, if you change the names, I don't think anybody could have guessed that this is The Witcher, which is perfect.
Okay, so you said if they changed names, because I was going to say The Witcher is actually the name of the character in my script, too, which is kind of,
My bad.
That's the connect there.
Yeah. There's not even there is a bard in the show, who sings a song, and that's the closest thing. Wait, what, Lydia?
I figured that was naughty.
That was the little boy, I guess. Yeah.
Was it?
So Matt.
I just know that Matt does a good Scottish little boy character that we do sometimes, just the two of us. So I thought we'd show that to Witch.
I really like this. Is this is a star vehicle for Matt's little boy.
Oh yeah, that's literally, if we want to peel back the curtain, that's really all it is.
This is just a backdoor pilot for Scottish little boy.
Totally.
For a reference that everybody understands, he's the Acri Pasta of this script. Yeah.
I was gonna make that reference, but then I was like, everybody understands it.
So it doesn't need to be said. So Matt, you're only in that episode, so do you want to plug anything or tell people to find you somewhere before you have to leave? If you can stick around.
I would say listen to our other podcasts, but I don't think it'll do any good. So
hey,
well, you should say it.
Yeah.
Well, listen to Space Cats Peace Thrills. Actually, listen to specifically this coming Tuesday's episode of Space Cats.
Oh
Peace
yeah.
Thrills, because Hunter and I had our significant others on to talk about basically anything but Twilight Imperium. So
whoa,
that's kind of a joyful little thing to do.
Yeah. So, that's the
Tuesday.
least indicative episode of your show.
Yes.
If you
If you want to definitely
most
listen to an
listenable and least true to the point of the show.
Beautiful. So before we jump into to Big Little Lies, if you want to if you're a viewer and you want to throw money to our performers, go to our Cash App is Spec Script, but the first S is a $. So $, Spec Script. It's a little too clever. Yeah, and also big shout out to our wonderful friends down in Sacramento at Stab Comedy Theater who are simulcasting us. We love them. We love Sacramento. Without Sacramento, you wouldn't have Ladybird, and Ladybird slaps. So thank you, and The Mentalist, which doesn't really, but those are the two things in Sacramento. And we love Sacramento. Stab Theater is great. So thank you to y'all. So now we can do a little intermission. We're not stopping the stream at all. But if anyone wants to go to the bathroom or like,
I'm gonna go start a stream.
Hey!
Bye.
I can't remember my Twitch. Yeah.
So Crystal, you do a lot of Shakespearean work, or you did before everything. How do the British accents stack up to the old work of Billy Shakes?
I mean, to be fair, literally none of the Shakespeare that I've done has been Shakespearean. We didn't bother trying. But from what I've been told, at the time that Shakespeare and his cohorts were actually speaking, their sound was closer to like an American like twangy dialect than the high British that we think of now. So some of the jokes come from, and some of the rhymes come from words that actually sounded alike at that time and no longer sound alike today.
Ooh. So like we should have like a cowboy episode of a Shakespeare thing. So I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh, that show Will. Do y'all remember Will? Did anyone watch Will? It was a show about like Shakespeare, but he was young and sexy.
No.
Yeah.
But I that.
There is way too much TV. Yeah, it was like on FX or something, and he was like sexy Shakespeare, and he was young. And let me see. I promise, just like The Witcher, this show is real. Will. I just Googled Will, which is really stupid. Terrible SEO. No, it's... Alright, there it is. I promise you, it's real. And it stars, who is the star? It stars Laurie Davidson as William Shakespeare. And, hey, Jamie Campbell Bower as Christopher Marlowe. It was on TV. It was, what channel was it? TNT. There was a sexy Shakespeare show on TNT.
Oh, that's the guy that plays the romantic interest cat in Cats.
Yes, I was like, where do we know him from? Because we talked about him we talked about that show in our cat.
The only thing he's ever been in is
he plays Mephistopheles, right? The magical Mr. Mephistopheles.
He's a hot cat.
That song slapped.
It's good.
I'm a Cats defender. I've not listened to your episode on so I don't know what your take is, but I think
you're already getting defensive, so that's
all right. Fair. I think Cats was good. I mean, it was.
I think Cats was fun.
Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, what was it gonna be? It was Cats.
Cats is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's the one good thing that Tom Hopper has done. Like,
truly.
Yeah, like, what is anyone gonna stand the Danish girl here? Like, no, it's horrible.
You didn't like Les Mis, but with intense close-ups.
I
You didn't go for that. I thought that was a slam dunk, y'all.
I want to defend Russell Crowe's performance in that, but I've actually not seen it. But I just want to be a contrarian, and I feel like he got bullied a lot for it. Poor Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I'm sure he cried himself to sleep a couple times.
Yeah. Some joke about the water diviner and him crying, and that's how he finds water. Remember Russell Crowe's water diviner? Anyway, yeah. So that's Cats talk. That was the last. No, that wasn't the last movie I saw. The last movie I saw was Parasite. It was gonna be the last movie, which I kind of feel like that's kind of hack. It was gonna be Parasite or Portrait of a Lady on Fire or Josie and the Pussycats, and I really wish that Josie and the Pussycats was the last movie I saw.
The movie rules.
Ever.
It does.
You should have done like I did and just stopped watching movies after Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, I mean, also the last great film. And I would have got that was fun. We saw that together on Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah,
That was
we did.
That was good.
Right, like it wasn't a special evening.
Look, that was 10 years ago.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
And I blocked out memories of joy because of reliving because.
Well, see, Chris, they proved it. So.
That's my favorite line, Shane. All right. So hey, welcome back from intermission. We're done with intermission. So now we're gonna dive into a sweet episode of Big Little Lies, which is a show that I kind of feel like it was like I've always described it as a little bit of like the Expendables, but for like actresses from the '90s who are really cool. But then also like that doesn't. But then Shailene Woodley's in it and Zoe Kravitz are so it's like, I think it's a good show. At least season 1 is a really good show, and season 2.
It's incredible. My aunt watched it. My mom watched it.
Season 2 apparently had some like weird like behind the scenes stuff where they like fired the initial writer or something, and that's kind of why it's weird. But you know what? It's still worth the ride, and you got Meryl Streep chewing scenery in it. So before we dive in, Caitlin, what do you know about Big Little Lies?
I only know the cast. I know who is in it playing the main characters. The one detail that I knew was that I believe it was Nicole Kidman's character was in an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that's truly it. I know that they're near a beach. I feel like I saw like a preview at one point and there was like sand.
Yep.
In the ocean. And that's true.
That does sound like a beach.
Yeah. All the components of a beach were present. So that's really all I know about the show.
Yeah, I mean that's.
and then there was like a crime or a murder or something, and then I guess people are telling big little lies about that. So that's what I went in knowing when I wrote this.
Yeah, I mean that's very accurate.
I didn't commit the murder, and also I went to the gym yesterday.
Ooh. What?
We're missing out on a very good opportunity to do more bad accents because we don't capitalize on that.
We can do sweet Monterey accents, Who doesn't love a standard Santa Cruz Bay, Monterey Bay accent,
Exterior matching night.
Right, I'm Shailene Woodley.
I am, Laura Dern.
I'm just saying, if any of you want to be Australian in the script, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nicole Kidman's right there. Wait, where's Maggie May? Is she doing this?
Yeah, she is. For some reason, my text didn't go through, so I'm texting with her right now. So, Sarah Kennedy, you're in charge right now.
Absolutely. So, hey, let's get down to brass tacks. How many of you guys have an HBO login, and can I have it?
I would send it to you if I did.
I'd have to ask my mom. I don't know if we can take more.
Is your mom Meryl Streep? Is that what's up?
Wait, who do you work for right now, Hunter?
What?
Who did you just get hired by?
Who do you think?
That's Meryl Streep.
Yeah, it's Meryl Streep. Yeah, yeah. I work for Meryl Streep now. I am her PR guy.
Well, watch what you say about her because she's right behind you.
Yeah, she's right behind me, and
Nice
she wants everybody to know she's voting for Trump. Actually, she's
like
like a weird turn for her, but
she put that all on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what she wrote it down. Told me to say that. So.
All right. I mean, what, off the top of your head, favorite Meryl Streep roles? Devil Wears Prada.
Adaptation.
Adaptation.
Adaptation, yeah.
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
Oh, the sequel?
Specifically the sequel, where she is dead and not even dead.
Does she
Mamma
not
Mia, chipwrecked.
does she not appear at all? Does she not appear at all in the sequel?
She has one flashback,
Mm.
but that, I believe, is it.
It really was her last summer.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Maggie.
Hey.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
No, I'm all over the place. Well, where are you? We lost your video, your off video for a moment. Yeah.
Getting hot of me.
I know. Sarah, great job. Thank you for Meryl Streep. Good. Least favorite Meryl Streep performance, everybody.
Ricky and the Flash.
Oh, Iron Lady.
You
Big
took
Little
it so fast.
Lies. It's gotta be Big Little Lies.
No, but she ate the cross.
Well,
She has a courtroom scene.
I'm upset that nobody mentioned Death Becomes Her for one of the best.
Oh, that was one of the best.
Yeah.
That and her Julia Child.
So good. With Jane Lynch as her sister, and they're just two tall ladies.
Oh wait, what's that movie where she's like a really bad singer, but she's rich?
Yes.
Have a career.
Florence Foster Jenkins.
Yes.
Yes. That's pure joy. I love
Is she in August Osage County?
Yes. She's the whole county.
What is that? Oh, she can do it all. What?
She's in every movie with County in it, right?
What is that movie about?
Of Madison County?
Oh, is she in both?
Oh, she's
Orange County.
She's she plays Jack Black and and what's
Colin
Hanks. Yeah. Hey Maggie.
Hey.
Welcome. We got Maggie May here, everyone.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey, we got Jennifer. Crystal, what are your dogs' names? Hi, Jennifer.
Lee, Gus, who is a French bulldog sleeping to my left, and Diego, who is a Boston Terrier sleeping on my legs.
Aw, my parents have a dog named Diego. Diego's a good dog name.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. My family was just staying with me for 3 weeks. They were supposed to be here for 10 days, but the fact that California is on fire forced them to stay here for a lot longer, and it was maybe a little stressful, maybe a little brain draining, but their dogs were here, so I got to spend 3 weeks with the dogs. And Diego is a tiny he looks kind of like a Scotty mixed with a Corgi. And every time I walk over to him, he'll just flip on his back and expose his tummy to get rubbed. And the moment you rub his belly, he pees a little. Every single time.
Fucking disgusting.
You know what? It's revolting.
Disgusting shit today.
I was on the phone with somebody and I walked 4 blocks and I turned around and he was right behind me. And that was very scary. But then he responded by flipping over on his belly, wagging his tail, and disgustingly peeing. Hey Maggie, welcome to Spec Script. It's your first time on the show. I'm so glad you're doing it. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. I wanted to have you on for a while, and by that I mean messaging you less than a week before the show and being like, hey, can you do it? So I'm glad that you were available for this. Thank you very much for doing the show. Really cool comic out of you. You're still in LA, right? Or did anyone, or no? Oh no.
Oh, is she frozen?
All right. Yeah, the fun thing about online shows is technology is good. It's really everything. So while we're waiting to troubleshoot this, so Caitlin, so you knew there was murder, an abusive relationship, in California. Has anyone ever been to the wonderful Monterey Bay Aquarium? Really great aquarium. I recommend it. If you can ever travel again, highly recommend going to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Lots of otters, some big sunfish, giant like open ocean tank there. Really great kelp forest inside. It's really good. A really good time. Really good in general. And if you ever get a chance to go kayaking in the Monterey Bay, you can probably see some whales. You get to see some otters. Definitely see some seals. You know, it's a good thing. So this is my plug for the Monterey Bay Aquarium.
Monterey.
And Monterey in general.
Do they like Big Little Lies? Do the seals like the show?
I don't think there are any seals on Big Little Lies, so I feel like they were upset. There might have been like a union conflict.
They hit the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
There was contract.
Oh my God.
There was a whole other arc with like in the book, from what I know, of the
Shailene
seals.
Woodley's original new boyfriend.
Yeah, and Shailene Woodley was originally going to be cast by Sealine Woodley.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. So Maggie's computer died, but it will be back. So let's see. So more people here have watched Big Little Lies than The Witcher, obviously. Again, I can't remember. So raise your hand if you've seen it. I can't remember who did. All right, cool. That's better.
I mentioned I read the book.
You did. Very good job reading books. In the meantime, I just want to say, if you're watching, you should subscribe to Space Cats, Peace Turtles, and the Bechdel Cast, and Tadar, and Lady to Lady, and Brittany's Graham, and Grim Designs. And Carmen, do you have a podcast?
Oh, God, no.
Good job.
Sorry, bitch. Subscribe to it, though.
You should instead subscribe to Animate at the Gates. That one actually updates.
Oh, Animate at the Gates. Subscribe to Animate at the Gates for Craig May's birthday.
Hey, for Craig May's birthday, my co-host.
Happy birthday, Craig, who wrote an episode of Friday Night Lights that was magnificent. Partly because he not only had never seen Friday Night Lights, but he had never seen
a game of football.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Mm-hmm.
He skillfully avoided describing any of it.
It's a really good. It's kind of like partly like an episode of Smallville.
Yeah, there's aliens in it.
Yeah. We do. We do love aliens. Before we start, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce our name, the character or characters we are playing, and then we will do our favorite thing, which is this time our favorite lie. So we'll say our name, the character or characters we are playing, and then our favorite lie, because the show is all about lies. So let's have a wonderful party. We're gonna start. So hi, I'm Chris Hotomy. I am playing the character of Brooke, and my favorite lie, I guess, is the American dream. Sorry to get a little political. I know. Let's go to Hunter Donaldson. Tell me your favorite lie and who you're playing and your name.
Yeah, hey, what up? My character I'm playing is Meryl Streep's character, who's called in the script Mary Louise, which honestly sounds close enough to Meryl Streep, where they might as well just had her play herself. But I guess my favorite lie is when I was little, my mom told me, and this is a religious-based lie. Actually, I could just say religion in general, but my mom told me when I was a kid that thunder is the sound that clouds make when they hit each other in the sky. And I don't know why she said that, because
that's terrifying.
Yeah. There was no need to come up with an alternate explanation for why when lightning strikes there's noise. But she did, and I thought about that for a long time, and I think I believed that until I was about 16.
We're all Googling where thunder comes from now.
Yeah.
It's Angel's Bowling.
Yeah. It was like akin to that. That's even why I brought up the religion thing. Was like she told me all types of stuff like that. You know, like rain is God peeing or whatever. I think she said that.
All right, Jamie, on to you now.
My name is Jamie Lopez. I'm going to be playing the butler, famously from Big Little Lies. And my favorite lie was that, if we're going with mom lies, my mom told me that her miscarriages were ghosts that were with me all the time. Some kids a couple of years older than me, so like cool teenagers, when I found out, they're like, oh, little baby 87 and 88, they're following you around all the time. And I was really scared by that for a long time. And I still think about it.
That's a nightmare. Crystal, give us some lies.
Oh, mine is not nearly as exciting. I'll be playing Renata. I don't know how to say it. And then my favorite lie, I guess, is one that my mom used pretty often, and I've told every so often, and it's simply just, don't worry about it. It was on sale.
Good.
That's it.
Yeah, wonderful. Carmen.
Hello! I will be playing Karen, everyone's favorite name and person. And favorite lie, I really like, what was it, the Orson Welles, that radio broadcast, like, a bunch way back when they were like, there's aliens! That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, what? Or like a few people. I don't know. I wasn't there. But that seems like a pretty fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Early radio.
That would be
the
fun.
Original podcast. Yeah.
We should do an episode of that for this show where we imply something horrible is happening and make people terrified. All right, Sarah Kennedy.
My name is Sarah Kennedy. I will be playing the cook and the police. And my favorite lie is that Taylor Swift dates men.
Listen to Tadar to find the truth. Tadar, safe QAnon. All right, Babs, how's it going?
Hey, my name is Babs Gray. I'm playing Is it Madeline or Madeline?
Dealer's choice.
I'm playing Reese Witherspoon, and my favorite lie is follow your dreams.
That's good. Maggie, to you now. Oh.
Okay, so we're telling the character I'm playing Bonnie, I think?
Yep.
I don't watch the show, I'm assuming that's the black one?
Correct.
Okay. I knew there was a reason I was here. So my favorite lie is capitalism.
You just need to work harder. All right, and then Shane, how's it going?
I'm doing good. My name is Shane Hosey. I'm no longer playing sound effects. I'm going to play the narration and stage direction. And my favorite lie is I love you.
Oh. And then our writer of the episode, Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin Durante. I'm playing character Celeste, which I think is Nicole Kidman's character. And my favorite lie, well, I'll take inspired by the Orson Welles thing, that my favorite lie is that Citizen Kane is a good movie. Because it's not!
But what about, there's like a parrot in it.
A scary parrot too. It scares you. There's a very scary jump scare in that movie.
Scarrett. That's where Tom Skerritt got his name. And I think that's everyone. Lydia, do you want to go?
Yeah, hey, I'm Shailene Woodley, and playing Jane, and my favorite lie is, oh, no, this is the first I'm hearing about that.
Is that a variation on, ooh, I just saw this?
Oh, absolutely. Any lie where I get to just, like, pretend I don't know what the stuff is.
All right, well, that's our fantastic cast. We not big little talents; they're big talents. So everybody, let's dive in to Caitlin Durante's episode of Big Little Lies.
Exterior, mansion, night, establishing. A dark and stormy night, unusual weather for the sunny coastal town of Monterey, California. Rain pelts a gorgeous, giant beachfront mansion. Interior, mansion. Kitchen, night. A butler with strong Tim Curry vibes enters and checks on the cook, who finishes plating some fancy hors d'oeuvres on the platter.
These are ready. Ding, ding, ding.
Butler. Thank you. Did not hear me the first time I said it.
Oh,
no. Thank you.
The butler gratefully takes the platter and exits. Interior, mansion, library, night. A group of wealthy white people mingle, sipping cocktails in anticipation of an upscale dinner party. They grab the hors d'oeuvres off the platter as the butler weaves around the room. Madeline, a.k.a. Reese Witherspoon, wealthy, white, blonde, chats with Celeste, Nicole Kidman, wealthy, white, blonde, and Celeste's husband, Perry, Alexander Skarsgård, wealthy, white, blonde.
It's just been so hard having my Bentley in the shop. I've had to drive the Lexus.
I'm so sorry, Madeline. The same thing happened to me when I stuffed my Manolo blonde. I don't even know how to say it. I'm not rich enough to know what even these shoes are. Fancy shoes. And I had to wear last year's Gucci's.
Ugh, how awful.
Madeline scans the room. Among the other guests are Renata, a.k.a. Laura Dern, wealthy, white, blonde. Jane, a.k.a. Shailene Woodley, wealthy, white, not blonde enough. Bonnie, a.k.a. Zoe Kravitz, wealthy, not white, definitely not blonde enough. The butler passes by. Madeline stops him and grabs an hors d'oeuvre.
Oh, Butler, when will dinner be ready?
Shortly, we are waiting on one more guest.
Suddenly, the double doors to the library dramatically fling open. In the doorway, illuminated by a burst of lightning followed by a crack of thunder, is Mary Louise, a.k.a. Meryl Streep, wealthy, white, so blonde her hair is white. Basically, Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada.
Mother! What are you doing here?
Mary Louise throws her Prada coat and umbrella on top of a maid, white, blonde, not wealthy, who fumbles to catch them. Mary Louise floats into the crowd, eyeing the guests menacingly. She snatches the butler's whole platter of hors d'oeuvres for herself. She ends up next to Celeste.
Celeste, that sweater is hideous.
Mother?
Now that everyone has arrived, it is my duty to announce that you have been gathered here tonight because you're all being blackmailed.
A collective gasp ripples throughout the room. Pearls are clutched. Someone faints. Act 1. Interior, mansion, library, night. All eyes are on the butler.
What did you say?
Sorry, my microphone is really soft. You're being blackmailed, of course. Each one of you has committed a certain sinister misdeed. Someone found out about it, and now they're blackmailing you.
Well, that's preposterous. I'm not being blackmailed. I haven't done anything wrong.
Says the woman who takes shady political bribes on behalf of her senator husband.
That's a big little lie.
Yeah, I'm a very nice and honest politician.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Does anyone else wish to deny it?
The guests lower their heads sheepishly. The butler turns to Renata.
Renata, is it true that even as a doctor, you are the president of the Anti-Vaccination Association of America?
Look, I don't understand why you would inject diseases into someone on purpose. That should be against the doctor code.
The guests exchange confused murmurs.
And Bonnie, even though you're a black woman, I happen to know that you secretly hate Beyonce.
What? Yeah, okay. You know what? Team Kelly Rowland.
Or Mary Louise, do you deny that the Prada you proudly and devilishly wear is not Prada at all? It's cheap knockoffs you buy at flea markets.
Prove it.
Butler, how do you know all of this about us?
My employer is the one that has been blackmailing you all. They have gathered you here tonight to inform you.
Who is your employer?
Why, it's one of you!
The guests eye each other suspiciously.
Well, it's not me.
It is not I.
I would never.
I'm a doctor.
I don't even know why I hang out with these people.
My butler is a black man whose brain was surgically removed and replaced with the brain of my father. You know the movie Get Out? It's like...
What the fuck, Jane?
It's actually what I'm being blackmailed for. Renata here performed the surgery.
It's true. I'm a doctor.
Well, then who in God's name is blackmailing us?
What if it's you, Butler? I can assure you, it is not me. Well, whose house are we in? Who lives here?
Everyone looks around and shrugs as the police drive by.
Well, whoever lives here has terrible tastes because this interior design is simply grotesque.
I live here.
The guests turn to look at the source of the voice, coming from a figure lurking in the shadows. She steps out to reveal herself. This is Karen, played by Scarlett Johansson, wealthy, white, blonde.
Karen, I didn't know you were here.
Her blouse, it's disgusting.
You're the one who's blackmailing us, but why? You never invite me to your parties. I'm blonde. You should want to hang out with me. I guess I'm not rich enough for you because I only make $500,000 a year. Ew. So I decided to earn more money by blackmailing y'all. It's actually worked out great for me. Now I'm rich enough for you to want to hang out with me. Yeah, but now we don't want to hang out with you because you're blackmailing us. Well, I don't want to hang out with you because you send your children to public school. Not. That's a lie. A big lie.
It's really not that big of a lie.
Fine, it's a big little lie.
Well, that's settled. Karen admits to blackmailing everyone. What she doesn't know is that I'm double-crossing. Blackmail is illegal. I say we turn her in and get her arrested.
The guests look at each other, confused.
I'm sorry, what?
I have mistaken this too. Karen is also blackmailing me.
You're on mute.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hunter. Oh no.
Well, if anyone's wondering, because my wife and I are communists.
It's not that big of a deal anymore.
Well, I have already called the police. They'll be here in 45 minutes to arrest you, Karen.
Not so fast.
Karen begins handing out small boxes to the guests. They each open their box. Madeline pulls out a dagger. Celeste removes a candlestick. Renata gets a rope. Bonnie, a wrench. Jane, a handgun. Mary Louise, a lead pipe.
What is all this?
You each hold the lethal weapon. If you denounce me to the police, you will also be exposed and humiliated. But if one of you kills the butler, nobody but us will know our secrets. I will stop blackmailing you, and we can each go our separate ways. So go ahead. Kill him.
The butler's eyes widen in fear.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Karen flips off the lights. It's pitch black. There is a bonk,
Bonk.
a loud thud, then a gunshot, a scream, and then the lights flip back on. Karen is lying face down in the middle of the room, presumably dead. The guests collectively gasp in shock. End of Act 1. Act 2. Interior, mansion, library, night. Renata rushes over to Karen's spot.
Step back. I'm a doctor.
Nope.
Oh.
Hunter, we can't hear
Hunter,
you.
you're dead.
Your mic is like dead. I don't know what's going on.
If you're a doctor, you should find a cure for that abominable outfit.
Flawless impression. Renata starts to examine her.
I heard gunfire. She's been shot.
Jane has the gun.
All eyes start to Jane, but she raises her hands, showing that she's empty-handed.
Someone snatched it from me in the dark.
That sounds like another big little lie.
Not a big little lie.
Then it's a little big lie.
Focus. Who has the gun?
No one seems to have the gun.
Wait. Karen wasn't shot. There's no bullet wound. I can tell I'm a doctor.
But we did hear a gunshot.
The butler spots something on the wall right by Perry's head.
Look, there's a bullet hole in the wall.
Why are we even upset? The person who blackmailed us is dead.
Yes, but now one of us is a murderer.
Oh, please. You get drunk and vehicular manslaughter someone every summer.
I do not. That's a big little lie.
It's not a big little lie.
Just then, spooky lightning strikes, which causes the lights in the house to go out. It's pitch black again. A crack of thunder, another gunshot, a thud. The lights flicker back on. This time, Celeste's husband, Perry, is lying on the floor. People scream!
Oh no, Perry, my husband. I can't believe my husband is dead.
Oh dear. He paired that belt with those shoes. He deserved it.
Out of the way. I'm a doctor.
Renata rushes over and starts to examine Perry.
This has gotten out of hand. I just wanted the blackmailer to be brought to justice.
I think it's pretty fucked up, by the way, that it's called blackmail, by the way.
What are they gonna call it? White mail?
Shut up, Jane, you racist shithead.
Perry is dead. He's been shot. I can tell because I'm a doctor.
She indicates the obvious pool of blood.
I'm sorry, Celeste. This must be devastating.
Oh, shucks. Oh, darn, damn it. So someone does have the gun. Who is it?
Still, no one seems to have the gun. Celeste tries her best not to look like she's big little Lottie.
Call the police.
No, please don't. Not while I'm around.
They're already coming, remember?
Fuck.
Yes, they should be here soon. Until then, let's hope there's no more murders.
Just then, a scream rings out from off-screen. It seems to be coming from the kitchen. The guests all follow the butler as he rushes out to the library into interior, mansion, kitchen, night. The cook is keeled over, dead, the dagger sticking out of her back.
Let me through. I'm a doctor.
Why would anyone want the cook dead?
I mean, we all hate poor people, but we don't want to kill them. We need them to do all the labor we don't want to do.
Renata looks the cook over.
I have concluded that I am pretty sure she's dead.
More importantly, who killed her?
Probably whoever hated that awful outfit.
That's a chef's uniform, Mother.
Well, it's hideous.
Thank you.
Madeline, you were given the dagger, were you not?
Yes, but I set it down right away. Someone must have snatched it. Wait a minute. How was the cook killed? We were all in the library.
The butler pushes against the back wall of the walk-in freezer, which turns out to be a secret door. The guests follow the butler through the secret door back into interior mansion library. They all emerge into the library from a large painting, which doubles as a door to the secret passageway.
See, someone could have slipped out while the lights went out.
Well, who wasn't here with us the whole time?
The group looks around, trying to do inventory of themselves, but they're all so self-absorbed that they rarely notice other people.
Wait a minute. Where's Karen?
The group looks down. The spot where Karen had been lying on the floor is empty. Her body is gone.
Where did she go?
I'm just glad I don't have to look at her horrendous blouse anymore.
Madeline points at some bloody footprints.
Look, it seems like she got up and walked out of here. She must have stepped in the pool of Perry's blood and left those bloody footprints behind.
Oh, right. My dead husband. Oh, the pain, the sadness.
I thought you said Karen was dead, Renata.
She was dead. Or at least I thought she was. I'm a doctor.
Looking for someone?
The group's parents stand in the doorway.
Karen, we thought you were dead.
Renata makes her way over to examine Karen.
Excuse me, please. I'm a doctor.
Renata looks Karen over while she stands there.
Karen appears to be alive.
But I think someone tried to kill me. I was bonked on the head.
Silence. No one confesses.
Wait a minute, where were you?
Well, I was knocked unconscious when I was bonked. I woke up and everyone was gone. I left the library to go looking for all of you.
Are you sure you didn't sneak into the kitchen and kill the cook?
Of course not. I don't have anything against the cook. She makes my favorite meal. Pinot Grigio mixed with Xanax. But let's focus on the matter at hand. Who shot a hole in my wall?
Everyone looks back at the bullet hole in the wall.
That wall cost $30,000.
Still don't know who bonked you on the head.
Right. Someone bonked me on the head.
And someone killed my beloved husband, Harry. Who was it? I demand justice.
The gun falls out of Celeste's purse. She grabs it and stuffs it back in. No one notices.
And someone killed the cook.
So many little fires everywhere.
So many big little lies.
You're all pretty little liars.
I'm the good doctor.
I'm the good wife.
My house is the good place.
Ladies, please, let's figure out one thing at a time.
Starting with the bunk on my head.
Okay, who was given the bunk?
My head. Okay. Celeste with her candlestick, Bonnie with her ring, and Pipe all seem pretty suspicious.
Well, what about motive? Who wants Karen dead the most? Who stands to lose the most if they are exposed?
I know how to find the answer for that. I have the hard evidence of what everyone is being blackmailed for. Follow me into the study, won't you?
Interior hallway, night. The group follows the butler toward the study.
The maid has been...
The maid?
Yes, remember how there's been a maid this whole time. Mary, did you threw your coat at her when you arrived? Well, she's been keeping the evidence safe this way.
Interior study continuous. The butler opens the door to the study, which is different from the library entrance.
Here we are, the maid.
She stops in her tracks. He stops in his tracks.
Is dead?
Gasp! The maid is lying dead on the floor. End of Act 2. Act 3! Interior study, night. The group surrounds the maid's body.
Move. I'm a doctor.
Renata examines the maid.
I feel pretty certain that she might be dead.
Well, who killed her and how? There's no weapon.
Well, I know something.
What is it?
Her shoes are orange.
Mother, let's focus.
The butler looks around.
Where's the evidence? It was right here on the desk.
Whoever killed the maid must have stolen it.
Any one of us could have wanted to steal the evidence and get rid of it, so that doesn't narrow anything down.
Madeline, we never learned what you're being blackmailed for.
Hey, yeah. Tell us your big little lie, Madeline.
Yeah, what's your secret?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. My secret is I'm not being blackmailed.
Everyone gasps.
You see, I'm an undercover first-year you're a Harvard Law School student, and I'm here to crack this case.
Confused mumbles from the group.
I heard rumors of someone blackmailing some rich California people, so I started to investigate, only to find out that the blackmailer has a secret of her own.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You mean you don't know anything about how you murdered your father?
That's another big little lie. I didn't murder my father. My stepmother, Brooke, did.
That's who you pinned it on, but it turns out Brooke has a solid alibi. Isn't that right, Brooke?
Just then, the maid gets up off the floor where she had been lying. She's not dead after all. And she's Brooke.
That's right. It's me, Brooke, from Brooke's Butt Buster Workout.
Wow, I love your work.
You helped me get from a size 6 to a size 4.
Yes, but your size 4 clothes are still hideous.
Shut up, Mother. You're the devil.
Karen cannot contain shock.
Didn't recognize you in your poor people clothes.
Renata is puzzled.
So wait, you're not dead then?
Madeline puts her hand on Brooke's shoulder.
Brooke, you're going to have to reveal your alibi.
Okay, but it's really shameful.
You can tell us.
Well, on the day of my husband's murder, I was getting liposuction.
What was that?
I was getting liposuction.
I'm sorry, we can't hear you.
Liposuction!
Everyone gasps.
Because even after hundreds of hours of exercise, I still needed cosmetic surgery to live up to the impossible Western beauty standards.
Let me know if you want me to give you more liposuction sometimes. I'm a doctor.
We turn our attention back to Madeline.
So, Karen, what do you have to say for yourself?
Couldn't have murdered my father. I was too busy getting a perm. Then immediately washing my hair. Then murdering my father. Oh, damn it.
Aha! She admits it. I'm the good law student. That a show?
No, but it should be. I'd watch it.
Just then, 2 police officers burst through the door.
Hello? We arrived! Who should we needlessly kill?
Arrest this woman and charge her with blackmail and murder.
Madeline gestures towards Karen.
No! I just wanted you to be my friend.
The police officers cuff her and take her away.
Okay, so now we know that Karen murdered her father, I guess. But what about the other murderers? The other murders?
Yes, what about my husband? Who killed him? I demand to know.
Celeste, we know you killed your husband because he's an abusive piece of shit.
Yeah, we're fine with it.
We won't tell anyone.
Celeste lets out a long exhale, relieved.
But what about the cook?
Hello.
Everyone looks up. The cook is standing in the doorway. They scream! Ah! Renata steps forward and looks her over.
Wait, are you not dead either?
No, I'm just pretending to be dead.
She removes the fake knife from her back.
You see, while you rich people were having your murder mystery party, my husband and I staged a murder mystery party of our own.
Who is your husband?
The cook walks over to the butler, and they make out a little bit.
That's right. The cook is my wife. Her name's Wendy. My name's Kenneth, and we are
Wait, what did you mean a murder mystery party of your own?
You rich elite assholes don't pay us a livable wage, you treat us horribly, and you undermine our very existence. So we decided it was time for us to do something about it.
That's right. I hope you all enjoyed the hors d'oeuvres my lovely wife made for you this evening.
The special ingredient was slow-acting poison.
In unison, the rich people keel over and die. Except for Bonnie.
You got my note.
Bonnie pulls a handwritten note from her pocket.
Don't eat the food. Thanks for the warning.
Sorry we killed your friends.
It's fine. They sucked. I'm gonna move to LA, find some friends, and join the DSA.
Ooh, we should all hang out sometime.
I like that.
The butler, the cook, and Bonnie all high five. Bonnie pulls out her phone and donates her riches to Black Lives Matter. End of episode.
Yay!
Woo! That was Caitlin Durante's episode of Big Little Lies. Give it up. Yay. Great job.
Crossovers.
Yeah. I know, like, of course, great Clue stuff, but really excellent Legally Blonde reference at the end there. That made me very, very, very happy. Thank you. It was a very fun thing. So, to the Big Little Lies fans here, so Lydia, Babs, I forgot who else, but how did you feel about this as a Big Little Lies show?
I feel good. Well, the big thing you got right was Perry getting murdered.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And by one of the ladies, and it's kind of an accident, but no one really cares, and they're like, no, we won't tell anyone.
I did not know.
That's the biggest of the lies.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the big lie.
Mhm.
And they're all just like, no, like he fell off that balcony.
Yeah.
I feel like this is pretty close to what if it used to be like the 90s when they would do a special episode of a show for 3 hours that has nothing to do with like the regular show, this would be pretty close. So.
Yeah.
I think the character of Mary Louise was well written as well.
Mhm.
Her just coming in and being a bitch for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Although she's not Celeste's mother, she's Perry's mother. So, I mean...
Right. Yeah, I forgot how maiden names work. Crystal, excellent delivering of I'm a Doctor.
Thank you.
And Caitlin, excellent writing of I'm a Doctor. And I liked how bad a doctor she was. I thought...
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Carmen, the addition of the headband is like a perfect costume change from before to now. Great, thank you so much.
Yeah, and great off-screen work for Karen. Really using the dynamics of Zoom. Excellent job, Caitlin. Excellent butlering, Jamie. Maggie, thank you so much. You were great. You were really great. And I mean, Babs, thank you. Everyone, thank you. That was a blast. It was really fun. Now I kind of want to rewatch. I need to finish Clue. I fell asleep watching Clue.
You gotta watch Clue.
Chris.
Yeah?
Terrible.
I fall asleep.
Why would you admit to that?
Because if I didn't, maybe the person I would have come out eventually. I don't want to get blackmailed as loving movies but never finishing Clue.
Like, I loved Clue when I was younger, but I can't tell if it's one of those ones that you would like if you saw it when you're older, you know what I mean?
It holds up. It really does hold up.
Yeah,
But
the
I mean,
mystery breaks down more, but the jokes are all A+.
It's a new movie now.
I liked it a lot, but I I fell asleep 20 minutes before it ended.
You don't know how it ended.
No, I don't.
You don't know even one of 3 ways that it ended.
Mamma Mia.
You don't even know that it ends in 3 different ways.
So we're basically done now. We can still chill and talk. Because Twitch rewards longer streams, so people can chill around. But if you have to go, no ill will, please do, because you've already been here for some of you over 2 hours. But if you do go, please tell us if you have anything to plug, or if people can find you online if you want them to. And if anyone wants to plug anything, let's just go into. This is the plug section. Remember, if you're watching and you want to give money to be divided up for the performers, our Cash App is $Spec Script, because the $sign looks like an S.
I'm gonna go. Thank you guys. It was super fun.
Thanks, Babs.
I have a podcast called Lady to Lady, and another one called Brittany's Graham, and I do a stand-up comedy show Monday through Friday on Instagram at Comedy Quarantine, so you can check that out.
Monday through Friday?
Yes, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. every night.
That's awesome.
It's crazy, but it's a good time.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Good job. Way to make the most of this horrible time of our lives. Thank you for doing the show. Thank you for writing a great episode of True Blood, which is in the universe of yes.
One of my most favorite ones.
No,
it literally is one of my most favorite ones. I love that episode so much.
I'll talk to you about if you're available and want to redo it on here for one, because we love doing that and it'd be really fun to do that again. It's such a fun time. So if you haven't listened to it, it's available, and check out Lady to Lady. Lady to Lady is one of the few podcasts that I listen to. Oh, wow! You've been doing it for like 7 years.
8 years. We're about to hit our 400th episode.
Mamma mia! It's
French Stewart is our 100. He does our 100th episode, so we're doing our 400th episode with him in his backyard. It'd be the first podcasting we've done in person in like months.
Oh, that's beautiful. I am so thrilled for that. Well, thank you so much, Babs.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Party on.
Thanks for being on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Babs.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
I also have to switch. I gotta go pick something up. But thanks for having me.
Thank
this
you, Maggie.
is fun.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you
Maggie.
always. Thanks for being great, and thank you. You're great. Have a good
Thank you, Maggie.
Yeah.
Bye, Maggie.
See you, Maggie.
I'm also going to go, and before I go, I just want to plug, besides the board game podcast, which is for nobody, I do a podcast with ex-Portland comedian Alex Falcone and ex-Portland comedian Anthony Lopez called Read It and Weep, where we talk about like film school movies, like arty art movies, and it's funny because Alex is a dummy and I'm I guess just a regular person, and then Anthony is really smart. So you've got three types of people talking about movies. It's a movie podcast, so I don't know if you need another one of those. But if you are just so hungry for movie pods that you have to have another one, this qualifies. So,
I forgot that you joined that show.
Yeah, I've been doing that all this year. They added me, so it's been fun.
Oh, congrats, buddy! It's a fun show. Although I do agree, Falcone is a dummy. Back when I had a movie podcast, he said that the Tom Cruise mummy is better than the Brendan Fraser mummy.
He would say he would have weird mummy opinions. Actually,
it's one of the most contentious episodes of my old podcast because it was just, that opinion flustered me to like. Yeah. It's because it's wrong. It's just a wrong opinion.
He has a lot of wrong opinions. That's what the show is built upon.
He does. And that's why he's banned. He's perma banned from Spec Script.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, no, thank you, Hunter. Great Witcher in. And Hunter has a really fun episode of the Lone Ranger that he co-wrote with Kyle George. And you know.
Wrote it, I think.
You're right, yeah.
And
Kyle George did most of the work, and Hunter...
Oh, yeah. Is that how that turned out? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I think that's my memory of it, too.
All right, well, I love you, Hunter. Nice
love
seeing
you, too.
All right.
Good to see everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You were amazing.
But thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, just listen to the Bechtel cast.
It's a really good cast. Yeah, and you've had like a lot of Spec Script BBs that we love on. So thank you for having good guests. Good podcast.
What Chris is trying to say is, if you like this show, listen to the Beck.
Yeah, I was also going to say that there are a few shows that have a podcast episode that I've re-listened to, and I've re-listened to the Lindsay Ellis episode. Like I of Independence Day twice.
Cool.
And that episode slaps. And it's a damn good podcast. So thank you for your hard podcasting work. Mm-hmm.
Then Jamie, feel free to like take the rest of your plug time. Go.
Oh yeah, just you know, I just want to cede my plug time to the floor and give.
Wait, before. I also say I really appreciate your online support of James Cameron's film saga Avatar.
I feel like I'm going to be laughing all the way to the bank on this one. People laugh now. but everyone's going to go see Avatar 2. I'm holding hope that it's going to be good. I have a hat waiting back at home for me from the official theme park. Avatar is going to redeem itself in a major way. 2040 or whatever. Chance to plug Avatar 2. What? There's going to be like 700 of them. I'm excited.
I can't wait. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Hey, Jamie. I'm going to cut out too.
All right.
I don't have anything to plug. There's no theater happening right now. So.
If you did plug like an indoor theater show, I think I would seriously just remove you from the group. No. Yeah. Although it'd be a fun like experimental theater about like a show about danger and death where you risk death to see it. You know?
Jesus.
Yeah. I went to a show once where somebody pulled out a real gun on stage, and just let it sit there for like, it was a 24-hour show, and the gun was there for 24 hours, and it was terrifying.
But in the 25th hour, that's when it went off.
Yeah, exactly. No! Crystal, thank you so much. You were great. Thanks for debuting, and thank you for being cool on years of great work in Portland Theater.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye.
I'm also gonna bounce.
See you, Caitlin.